About 40 people watching online. So welcome to the Brew Slam 2023 awards presentation. My name's Eric Cousineau. I'm the competition organizer. I'm going to kick things off and then hand it off to our MC for the evening, Zach Weinberg, for the awarding of the medals. As usual, I have a few things to say to open up the award ceremony. So it's great to see so many faces, especially a lot of people I haven't met before out at the award ceremony. So if this is your first time with GTA Brews, we have a few things coming up, especially if you're local. We have our Advent Calendar exchange happening tomorrow, and we have monthly meetings every month. Our next one is going to be the holiday party on the second Monday of December at Muddy York. And if you're a local, this might be your last chance to visit Muddy York, at least for a GTA Brews event, so definitely worth coming out to. And if you're here as a guest today, please consider joining the club, especially if you're local. So if you're curious what else GTA Brews does, we do subsidized Brew of the Year competition shipping. We do seasonal competitions. We do bulk grain buys, hop buys, club recipe database. New since last Brew Slam, we have a club equipment rental program. We do education, certification, learn to brew for Canadian Homebrew Day, club merchandise, barrel program. We do a bunch of stuff. Dan, do you think I can get you to turn off the Cortana live annotation? I trust Dan's going to figure it out. All right, so swag shop. So if you may have seen my email earlier today. We have a swag shop for the competition. So if you want to get a commemorative shirt to celebrate your victory or your attendance at Brew Slam Awards or anything else, you can go to it at gtabrews.sthe/swag shop. And if you want to get it afterwards and you're watching online or you're out of province, you can still order it online and we'll throw it in your club's shipping box for prizes. All right, so we'll start off by continue on by thanking our sponsors. So we have Tucker sitting down here, who's the title sponsor. Oh, sorry, I mean Zach is the title sponsor. Can Tucker jump up for the camera? Long-running title sponsor, so thank you, Zach, for continuing to do this. Our platinum sponsors, we have Spike, who donated a CF5 conical for the Best of Show prize. Escarpment Laboratories, everyone who wins a medal is going to go home with a package of House Ale, which is their new dry yeast which launched. Also, several people will go home with some yeast lightning. Brew equipment, everyone who won a gold, I believe, gets a glass, and lots of people are getting openers, so really great equipment there. Lalaman, lots of yeast. I believe everyone is getting at least one package of Lalaman dry yeast. And Hops Connect, most people I think who won medals are getting hops, so some really great prizes from our platinum sponsors. Some of our gold sponsors are Inkbird, DeFalco's, 5 Star Chemicals, and Granite. Silver sponsors, Hopback Homebrew Supplies up in Barrie, Beer Grains out in Gatineau, Ottawa, Barn Owl Malt, Northwest Hop Farms, Brew Father, Tilt Hydrometers, and Paniza Brewing. We also have Muddy York, Rorschach, Rouge River, Indie Ale House, backed by Bees Common Good Beer Company out in Scarborough, where we packed the prizes, and Godspeed Brewery, of course. Guys, just try to keep the back chatter down to a minimum, just because the room's pretty small. It's going to overpower the awards live stream pretty soon. Y-East, Growler Works Canada, Hop Bomb Apparel, Beersmith, Omega, BSG, Folly Brew Pub, Burdock Brewery, Great Lakes, KW, Craft Cider, Silversmith Brewing, Bellwood, Sonning Hill, and Town Brewery. Those are all the bronze sponsors. So a little bit about Brew Slam 2023. I do this every year. It's really good for me to kind of compare how we're doing, and I think it's interesting for other folks as well, maybe. So once again, Brew Slam was Canada's largest homebrew competition of the year. We had 517 entries registered, 501 paid entries, and 488 entries judged. Of those ones that were judged, we had 7 out of 10 provinces represented, 1 territory, and also Arizona. So we had 159 participants with entries that were judged. We had 83 volunteers who helped make all that happen, 55 judges, 24 stewards, and 16 crew members. The crew members are the ones wearing the pink shirts, in case you're wondering what's going on with that. We had 31 award categories, judged over 7 judging sessions with an average of 6.9 entries per pair per session. If you tally up all the sponsorship prizes and volunteer perks that that our sponsorship team was able to secure, we had over $15,700 in prizes. So thank you to the sponsorship team, and thank you to all the sponsors too. So I normally have a what's new slide, and It's been 4 years since we did this, so really that's what's new. We are back from a 4-year hiatus of not doing Brew Slam. We've done a few competitions over that time, but really not enough to say that it was anywhere near what Brew Slam is. We did increase the entry fee to $15. It went directly to maintaining really our volunteer experience. Inflation has been significant over 4 years, so it's the way it goes, unfortunately. But we had even better food this time around. If you were following along on social media, you may have seen that we served the judges and stewards pork tenderloin, Laotian chicken or tofu, and panzerottis, so really great food. We had once again, we had a special guest fly in just for the judging. So if you are not aware, the judging sessions are where we really try to amp up the experience and make sure people want to come and help out and get everyone's entries judged in an adequate fashion without rushing and having enough people to write out score sheets without taking less than 15 minutes. So we had Annie Johnson fly in from Sacramento. She was our guest judge. For anyone who doesn't know her, she was American Homebrewer of the Year. I think it was 2013. She won the Pilsner Urquell Master Homebrewer Championship. It got to apprentice in Czech Republic. So read up about her if you haven't. And she was really great to have. And I'll mention later on, a bunch of you have score sheets from her as well in your profiles to download. And this year, I think we had bigger prizes. I don't know how that worked out, but we have some really cool prizes that we're going to give out. So excited for that. Emily's not here, unfortunately, but Emily is famous for making Brew Slam statistical analysis. And this year, she themed the graphs after our crew shirts from each year. So 2019 was the green shirt. 2023 is the pink shirt. Surprisingly, not that much change from 2019 to 2023 in terms of the number of entries per entrant. So interesting. We didn't change the cap, but so I guess the most frequent entered amount was 2, as you can see from the chart there. And then score analysis. So we have a breakdown of all the scores that were awarded in the competition and what the distribution is. So again, not much change. So you can see that most scores are around 33 to 35, and the average is 32.25. So local participation. I like to track how our competition is doing with getting people to enter locally and also throughout Ontario. So comparing 2023 to 2019, we had a similar amount of percentage entries from GTA Brews, 32 and 38. Obviously, the competition was much smaller, so only 164 entries from the club. In terms of Ontario entries, we had 291, so the percentage of Ontario entries is down quite a bit. So other clubs outside of Toronto, come on guys, enter the competition next year, help us get back up to 70%, and we'll get more medals for Ontario as well, which means less for us to ship, which is always good. If you're curious what it means when we're saying these award categories, I always get questions. So what we do is we take the BGCP style that you entered under, and we group it into award categories. Those have been published since the competition was announced, so you'll be able to know what category your beer would be judged under. And that link is posted throughout the website on the results page and everywhere. So if you're looking at the results, wondering which category your beer was judged under, you should be able to click on here and open up the PDF to see. So another interesting thing is what's the most entered category and the least entered category. So the most entered category was pale malty beer, which includes Helles and Kolsch and blonde ale. And then fruit beer was the second most entered category, which would contain all the categories you would expect. The least popular one, surprisingly, was pale English ale, along with specialty cider, only 7 entries. All right, so average prize value. So this is where we get to brag a little bit. So our sponsorship team did a fantastic job. The average, oh, I thought I updated that slide, so I'm gonna have to wing it. So the average price of the gold medal is $195, I believe, not $228. Average retail value of a silver medal prize pack being awarded is $105. And then the average value of a bronze medal being awarded is $70. I swear I updated that slide, so I'll update it next time, but just take it verbally. Sorry about that. Oh, I had a duplicated slide. Okay, well, look at the prettier slide. I forgot to delete the old one. That's what happened. But I got it right. Volunteer gifts. So if you come and judge or steward for us, for one session, you get a $20 gift card to Toronto Brewing. You get access to all the empty bottles from the competition. If you're a home brewer, you know how hard it is to find delabeled empty bottles these days. So that's actually a pretty good perk. leftover beer to take home, and also commemorative glass. And if you judge your steward for 3 sessions, you get a free ticket to this award ceremony. And if you judge your steward for up to 5 sessions, you get a commemorative shirt, like the one Zach is going to wear for the awarding the medals. Here's a picture of our volunteer lunch. So I mentioned earlier, we had some really, really tasty food. Yes. Oh, sorry, I skipped too far. Here's a picture of what the bottle sorting looks like. It's always interesting to see what 1,000 bottles in one room looks like. It's usually pretty chaotic, but we try to keep it orderly. And there's all the totes that we sort into. Here's a picture of our judging session, our biggest one on Saturday afternoon. This is when we had about 30 judges seated down to judge. And you can see a nice light-filled room, lots of people working hard to judge your beer. Here's some more pictures of the judging sessions. And I'll have more pictures in the wrap-up post for anyone who really likes pictures, but yeah. And that's Zach giving, I think, the rock sign, not the other sign. All right, some thank yous. Some even more thank yous. So thank you to all the entrants, especially from all across the country, for trusting us, shipping your entries here. But special thanks to the local ones, because I like to see local people win. Not biased at all. Thank you to all the judges, super dedicated judges to come out, judge multiple days, and get everyone's beer judged in a really great timeline with only 6.9 per person, like I mentioned. Thank you to all the stewards. All the stewards came out, rose to the occasion, made sure everything kept moving. And especially thanks to all the bottle sorters. Moving and re-stickering all those bottles is a ton of work, and really kind of invisible when you don't take pictures of it, so we take pictures of it. Thank you to Komal, who's here maintaining our live stream today. He has a lot of unique beers at Untapped. I just grabbed a screenshot to show how awesome Komal is, but he also has a overseas video lab. So if you're interested in getting some video production help or anything else AV related, reach out to Komal. He has a company. I didn't log in. It says at the top. It says at the top, sign in. I knew someone was going to point at that. Brew Slam crew. So I've mentioned a couple times the pink shirts. So the huge thank you to the Brew Slam crew for making this competition happen. This is not a one-man show, not in the slightest. So big thank you to all of them. I'm going to name them off. So James Kendi here. He does all the branding. So you've seen really awesome T-shirts, pictures, some crazy videos that he made up. If you've seen in our stories and reels. So big thanks to James for that. This is the picture that Owner sent me. I don't know why. Owner does social media too. But big thanks to Owner for doing all the social media, along with Josh as well. Big thanks to Dan for doing the registrar, all the entering of the scores, and all the tech stuff throughout the weekend, and also approaching a bunch of sponsors. Here's Rob Toll. He's seated on the, what was it called? The Grain of Thrones. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. Rob's also been doing sponsorship for us for a whole bunch of years, so big thanks to Rob. Josh Davis, this year new to the team, got us a lot of really good sponsors, also got us this space, so thank you, Josh. Tina got us our biggest one of our biggest sponsors, other than the title sponsor, was Lalaman, so big thanks to Tina and I think she got a few others too, so big thank you, Tina. I don't think she's here, but thanks anyways. Daryl's here, big thanks to Daryl, and congratulations, Daryl. Really great to see you out tonight. Hopefully everything's good, but with the baby, sorry, nothing bad. Yeah, anyways, thank you, Daryl, for all your work on sponsorship yet again this year. Big thanks to Corey. You helped out so much, especially with the bottle sorting and all the tech stuff and moving glasses around. Jim's been doing Cellar Master for us, I think, since the beginning of the competition. So big thanks to Jim for doing that for so many years. This year we have a co-Cellar Master. He told me to promote Kim. He's like, you need to promote Kim to Cellar Master. So I promote. Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. KYM Watts. I swear, it wasn't even that late when I made these slides. Anyways, KYM Watts, big thanks to Kim for being our Cellar Master as well. All the flights came out on time, so I promoted the wrong person. Emily's story. Emily wasn't able to make it tonight as well, but Emily's been doing head steward for us for so many years and all the stats and stuff. So big thanks to Emily. Come on, click. Okay. We had a few sicknesses coming into the judging, and Bear came in expecting to be a steward, and we said, hey Bear, do you want to be a co-head steward for the weekend? So big thanks to Bear for stepping up and helping everything keep moving. Oh, what happened to May's slide? Did I skip by it? Okay. I put your picture in. Maybe I need to click slower? Okay. I don't know what happened there. Anyway. You have May in person right here. You heard her already, so. Oh, yeah. I even made the slide. Did I download the wrong version? I'm sorry about that. You definitely exist. Dave Chang Sang is taking on the assistant organizer role this year. Big thanks to David. Everyone probably knows Dave, but big thanks to Dave for everything. And I'm not going to thank myself, but I put up a slide for myself here just for completeness. And I also used the picture of serious beer judging. All right, so I believe we're ready to start the award ceremony, or the awarding of the medals. Oh, so we have our master of ceremonies. I think you can come up now, Zach. I used our favorite picture, Zach getting dressed down by John Palmer. But we also have a more recent one. Zach judged, I think, 5 sessions this year, which is awesome. One of our most hardworking judges. So big thanks to you, Zach, and also for sponsoring and everything else too. So I think that's, yep. Okay, I think we're good to go. Hand it off to you, good sir.
All right, thank you very much, Eric. We all having a good time tonight? I said, we all having a good time tonight? All right. So we're gonna go for light lager first. Light lager. First. I was just gonna talk about light lager. Very tough category. Very tough beer to brew, nothing to hide behind, takes a lot of skill. So in third place for light lager, Sean Hill. Hiller Light. Second place, Joel Grand Maison. And in first place, Andrew Ford. Andrew, come on down. Dude, congrats. Wow. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your beer?
It doesn't taste like much.
What? Tell us what yeast did you use?
M84.
M84. Bohemian lager. Very nice. How long did you lager for?
7 weeks.
7-week lagering. All right, everyone give him a hand. Hey, go and collect. You got your medal? Okay. All right. Biggest category with 28 entries. Pale malty beer, sponsored by Muddy York Brewing Company. In third place, Mike Vandervoort. Come on down. In second place, Andrew Cherry. And in first place, Ross Stewart. Congratulations. Hey, Mike, we're going to interview you. Tell us a little bit about Meh, It's a Cream Ale.
It was meh. It wasn't anything special.
Just something to drink.
Lawnmower beer for the kids.
What yeast did you use?
I honestly can't remember.
Can't remember. Gonna make you take the breathalyzer. Yeah, come on down. Congrats.
Thank you. Thanks, Zach.
So, Hells Yeah.
Hells yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Not my specialty, but it's the Beer Garden, Scartman Labs yeast. Turned out really good. I'm just really happy the way it turned out.
How long did you lager for?
About a month.
Month lager. Very cool. All right, congrats. Cheers. Woo! Third category, pale bitter beer with 24 entries, sponsored by Godspeed Brewing. In third place, Karsten Weidmeyer. Come on down. Second place, Dave Jones. And in first place, Chad Kling. Van Brewers, congratulations. Hey, congrats. All right, Let's go to the next category, Amber Lager, 18 entries, sponsored by Common Good Brewing Company. In third place, Shane, come on down. Second place, James Kennedy, congrats. And in first place, Rick. Dude, congrats. I'm actually wearing, this is a jacket that I used to wear in the band when we were in a band together before brewing. The Cunninghams, shout out. Tell us a little bit about your Martin.
It was decent last time and took a bunch of awards, and then balanced it out this time a little bit more. I'm happy to see the consistency is working out, so it's good news.
Can you tell us a little bit about, you're brewing a lot, what are you doing with the process to make it an award-winning beer?
It's taking time with the recipe, not moving too much to new styles. I used to make the mistake of jumping everywhere. Just keep working on the one beer. Just take the judges' feedback, play around with it, make your changes. Don't stray from that beer until it's perfect.
Right on. Congrats, guys. Woo. Hey, Tucker. All right. Number 5, Dark Lager with 13 entries. Sponsored by Silversmith. In third place, honorable mention, Zelina Schickel. That's it. Oh. Third, Joel Grandmaison. Second place, Mike Powell, co-brewer, Dr. Steve Brule. Okay. First, James Heiner. Congrats, Cowtown Yeast Wranglers. Cheers, guys, if you're watching online. Yeah, congrats, Zelina. All right. Where's Zelina? Congrats. Tell us a little bit about your beer. What kind of dark malt did you use? Do you remember?
I'm very new to this. This is my first time, so I don't know much about this, to be honest. So I've been brewing for 1 year, so I just kind of decided to participate, and yeah, thank you.
Sweet, congrats. Well done. All right. Number 6, Bach. I'll be Bach. 8 entries, sponsored by Paniza Brewing. Woo! My favorite brewery in Toronto. Third, Steve Fox. Second, Karsten Whitemeyer. Come on down. And in first place, Daniel Bronson from the Cowtown Yeast Wranglers. Congratulations. Karsten with the second medal. Dunkelsbach, tell us a little bit about it. Congrats.
I don't remember much. I do remember I used Omega that I bought in your store, so thank you for that. Excellent. That's it, man. Cheers.
All right, he used some yeast from Toronto Brewing, he said. That was the secret. All right, Category 7, Pale English with 7 entries, sponsored by Granite Brewing. In third place, Matt Ballack. Come on down. In second place, Paul Heslaw from the Cowtown Yeast Wranglers. Congratulations. And in first place, Chris George. Is Chris here? Congratulations, Chris. Matt, come on down. Matt, what's going on? Tell us about your English IPA. What hops did you use?
So these were actually, I grew these hops. I did a mash hopping, and also I have a hop back, so I put whole leaf fresh hops into that, and Windsor Ale yeast. So yeah.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, Centennial, Cascade, and Chinook.
Cool. Homegrown hops. All right. Congrats. Category 8, Scottish and Irish Ale Yeast, 13 entries, sponsored by Folly Brew Pub. Third place, Dan Mills. In second place, Keith Keynes. And in first place, Wilmer. Come on down. Nice. Hey, Wilmer. Hang on, let's all get a pick. Yeah. Wilmer, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you hailing from? You're new around here, right?
Yeah, I have been around in Toronto for 1 year and a half. I'm from Venezuela. I have been brewing for 3 years. So, yeah.
Awesome. I had the pleasure of judging with Wilmer. He's a super taster, and it was an absolute pleasure. Congrats on the gold medal. Cheers. Watch out for that guy. All right, number 9. Pale American Ale, 20 entries, one of my all-time favorites. Sponsored by Town Brewing. Third place, Andrew McGreedy. Come on down, Dog Park Pale Ale. Second place, Kevin O'Reilly. And in first place, Mike Powell. Andrew, how's it going, man? What's going on? Tell us a little bit about Dog Park Ale. It's very popular these days. What's going on with Dog Park?
It's a old school pale ale, all Ontario hops. Got some triple pearl, Centennial, and Chinook.
Very cool, very cool.
Kolsch yeast, Escarpment Kolsch.
Escarpment Kolsch Pale Ale. Very cool. That's the secret, giving away the secret.
It's on tap over there.
All right. It's on tap. Congratulations. All right. Category 10, Amber and Brown American Ale with 14 entries. In third place, Mark Solomon. Hey, Mark. How's it going? Second, Josh Happy. And in first place, Andrew Greedy. Come on down. Dude. So we meet again. Let's get a pick. Hey, Mark. Tell us a little bit about your beer.
It's a Kentucky Common, USO5. Nice historical beer with a lot of rye and some corn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Congrats. Andrew. Brown ale. What kind of brown malt did you use?
Pale chocolate, a little bit chocolate. Yeah.
Like a nice Thomas Fawcett type of thing. Yeah. Ooh, very nice.
Lots of oats.
Like how much? What's the percentage? Give people a hint.
Like 10, 12.
10 to 12. First place.
Yeah. And the yeast was a blend of Escarpment English 2 and the Y yeast ESB.
Very nice, very nice. Co-pitch. All right, congrats. Trying to get little tidbits of information. If you guys have any questions, shout it out. Trying to find the secret, the little nuggets of wisdom, the pearls. All right, category 11, English Brown Ale. 9 entries. Third place, Matt Clark from GTA Brews. Second place, Steve Shaw. And in first place, Patrick Powell. Matt Clark. Is Matt Clark here? Matt. Congrats, man. Matt, coming out with the dark mild. What's the secret to meddling for a dark mild?
Plug the heater into the fridge by accident under the control.
Excellent. All right, category 12, Porter, 14 entries. Third place, Greg Patterson. Second place, Casey Saw. And in first place, Corey Fletcher. Corey. Dude. Baltic Porter. Tell us about your Baltic Porter.
Aged in an oak barrel for 4 months. Mostly bark Munich malt with Maris Otter, midnight wheat, special B, honey malt. Yeah, California lager yeast. Yeah.
Cool, cool, very cool. Well, congrats.
Thanks so much.
Cheers. Right on, first place. Very nice. How's everyone doing out there? Everyone has a beer? Everyone has a beer? All right. I'm drinking a stout right now, Tooth and Nail. Very nice. Highly recommended. Let's go. Everyone can hear me? Stout, 9 entries, 3rd place. Jerry, Serzisia, co-brewer, Mark, Kramarchuk. 2nd place, Brady McDonald. And in 1st place, Adam Bass. Are Jerry and Mark here? Jerry, how do you say your last name? I got it? All right. Tell us about your, here, come over here.
I'm actually shocked that that one won.
You're shocked. Well,
I think there was something wrong with it. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was good.
all right. Well, congrats, and I hope the feedback that you got is useful. And all right, cheers. All right, number 14. Strong stout. I judged this one. Yeah, 17 entries. Rouge River Brewing. 3rd place, Reginald P. Pickle Feather III. 2nd place, Mike Vandervoort. And in 1st place, Luke Van Oort. Come on down, Mike and Luke. Congratulations, man. Thank you. Luke, tell us a little bit about your tropical stout. Hold the mic close. Let's get it.
I don't know, like brew for a cask event that gets canceled and then just bottle it and win a gold. Good stuff.
Amazing, amazing. Congrats, Luke. And Mike, come on down here. Imperial Stout, was this like aged before a competition or?
Yeah, I brewed it in December of last year. It came out pretty hot, so it had to sit for a long time. It's 14%.
Very nice, very nice. Congrats. All right, 15 classic IPA, 15 entries, sponsored by Great Lakes Brewery. In 3rd place, Josh Davis. Come on down. In 2nd place, Wesley Dane from Cowtown. And in 1st place, Michael from Red Deer Brewers. Congratulations. Josh, Redacted Pale Ale. Congrats, man. Congrats. Tell us a little bit about your Redacted Pale Ale, American IPA.
The trick with these, in my opinion, is to throw hops at it until you run out of money, and then you're good to go.
Awesome. Congrats. Number 16, Hazy IPA with 20 entries. In 3rd place, Renee Maurice from Cottage Country Brewers. In 2nd place, KZ Sot, Cowtown. Congrats again. And in 1st place, Wesley Dane, also from Cowtown. Also congrats again. Hazy IPA number 3. Tell us a bit about your beer.
I'm not really sure. I'm new to brewing, so I did Sabro in Idaho 7. And it was Voskvike for yeast.
Sabro, Kvike. Very nice. It's all about experimentation, you know. You gotta go against the grain. You gotta paddle your own canoe. All right. Category 17, Specialty IPA, 13 entries, sponsored by Indie Ale House. Honorable mention, Casey Sott from Cowtown East Wranglers. Third place, Jerry again with Rye PA 99. Second place, Eric Pear. And in first place, Lucas Medina from True Grist. Congratulations. Eric. Très bien, très bien. Tell us a bit about your beer.
Sorry. Thank you. Sure. Yeah, this beer, it's mainly everything that left in anything left in the grains, it's 2-row, but all the hops is Falconer's Flight. So Momo is my cat. We passed away in September, so I just made a beer to honor my cat. So my. That's it.
Amazing. Cheers. Jerry, congrats again. Yeah, I want to talk to you. Give us a nugget of wisdom. Come on. Give us something, Jerry. Give us something.
All right. So when you told us we medaled, this is the one I thought was going to medal, not the stout.
You thought this one was going to medal.
Yeah, so both of these are organic. They're certified organic beers. So
Certified organic. That's the key. All right. Right on. Well, where do you get your organic stuff from?
we're getting the malts from you guys now. My brother-in-law is also a organic farmer, so when the barley grows, it's good.
Cool. All right. What's that motion that you're making? All right. He's telling me to hold the microphone closer to my mouth, I think. All right, Category 8, Wheat and Rye Beer, 17 entries, sponsored by Peniza Brewing. Woo! Third place, Michael Boston from True Grist. In second place, Matt Clark, GTA Brews. And in first place, Ricardo from Montrealers. Matt, nice. Roller Disco. Tell us a little bit about your wit beer. Hold the microphone close to your face.
As close as possible. I don't know what to say. I got escarpment yeast, and it was really fast fermentation, and everything went well. What kind of? Oh, from the garden, actually. Yeah, there you go.
Right on, garden coriander. All right, great. Category 19, Belgian and French Ale, 23 entries, sponsored by Son & Hill. In third place, Chiang Lee from Cowtown. In second place, Dominic Turan with the Saison. And in first place, Roger Croy. Roger. Congrats. Roger, Dundas, Summer Saison. Tell us a little bit about this Saison. What kind of yeast did you use? Give us a little nugget of wisdom. A little escarpment.
Yeah, the old Saison, the old Belgian world Saison.
Old world Saison. Nice. And what was your grist like?
Light.
Light. All right. Congratulations. Cheers. I love that old world Saison. That's a good yeast. That's a super good yeast. Yeah, I think that has bread in it. Yeah. Right, the New World. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Category 20, Belgian Strong Ale, 23 entries. In third place, Paul Heslop from the Cowtown East Wranglers. In second place, Brandel Rock from Edmonton. And in first place, Mike Vandervoort. Mike, come on down, come on down. Just stay up here. Got a little Mr. T starter kit going on. All right. And Category 20, Strong Ale with 10 entries. Honorable mention, Michael Boston. Nice work, True Grist. Third place, Claudia Cunha, co-brewer Helio Lambace. Second, David Ward, co-brewer Scott Lachelle. And in first place, Trevor Armstrong. Come on down, Trev. Trevor. Trevor. Good, good. You got the barley win, English barley wine. I had this beer. It was pretty good. Can you tell? It was must have been aged for a little while. When did you brew it?
Yeah, so there's good news, bad news. Bad news, I entered 2 beers, and I thought the other one won. So I was prepared to talk about that one. Good news is I have like 13 more bottles of this at home, so that's good. The name is funny. I entered it my second year competing, and they actually misspelled it, so they forgot the E on barley wine. And so I just rolled with it. So that's all I sort of got. What else can I say about big beers? Pitch onto a yeast cake of a previous beer, of course. So for this, I'm pretty sure just WLP001 likely. Let it cold condition as long as you can, because then when you bottle, you don't get any yeast in it. That's all I can say for now.
All right, that's it. Cheers, Trevor. Congrats. All right, category 22, Brett Beer with 8 entries, sponsored by Bellwoods Brewery. In third place, Sasha Ikonikov from Ottawa's Homebrew Society. Second place, Eric Pear, Montrealers. And in first place, Kim Watts. Kim. Tell us a bit about your beer. Tell us a little bit about your Brett beer.
Spelt. I really like Spelt. Flake Spelt from, yes, right there. And I've been reusing the same Brett mothership from Escarpment since 2018. So, just repitch, build up, repitch. So, yeah. So.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about your saison.
Yeah, mine, it's a base saison with French saison from Escarpment Lab. And then I put in secondary with the mothership as well. So it turned out just like a cider, honestly. So it was really, really special. And it was 100% attenuated. So with the Brett beers, what it's going to eat if there's no sugar left. But yeah, it turns out really good. So I'm really, again, Momo is my cat. So yeah, a great beer. So yeah,
Cheers again. Congrats, guys. Awesome. 23 sour beer, 17 entries. In third place, honorable mention, Matt King, GTA Brews. Third place, Bart. In second place, Albert Tabrak. And in first place, Patrick Brown. Hey, Bart. Good. Congrats, man. Thank you. Tell us a little bit about your Huza.
Goose, it's a Solera barrel aged since 2016. So Solera since 2016. So I've been reusing the same barrel over and over. Yeah.
Awesome. Congrats. Thank you. Patrick. Tell us a little bit about your beer.
It's definitely non-traditional ingredients, and there's sexy, expensive hops in there, which people wouldn't typically pull out of a Berliner, but the way it biotransforms is phenomenal.
Little biotransformation, very cool. Watch the kicks, man. Watch the kicks. All right, come on down. Albert, congrats. Tell us a little bit about the Crimson Sour Flanders.
Really, the trick is just to blend them. So I had 3 Soleras going of just Flanders Red, and one was really acidic, and I just blend to taste. In the bottle, it ages out, and this was 3 years in the bottle before doing anything with it, trying it, or anything. So.
Wow, much respect, guys. Much respect. Congrats. That is awesome. That's next level stuff. All right, category 24, specialty wild and sour beer, 14 entries, sponsored by Burdock Brewing. In third place, Frank from Montrealers. In second place, Andrew Cherry. And in first place, Helio Lambase, co-brewer Claudia Cuna. Andrew. Tell us about your Super Lemon Haze.
Yeah, it's got a lot of lemon in it, zest, a bit of juice, lactose, soured it to about a 3.5 pH, and kind of let the rest go after that with a Foggy London yeast on it. So, thanks.
Congrats. Very cool. All right, category 25, fruit beer with 27 entries. Honorable mention, Drew Farmer from Aroma Borealis Homebrew Club. Oh, they're from a they're from a territory. Cool, cool name. Congrats. Third place, Troy from Cottage Country Brewers. Second place, Patrick Brown. And in first place, Wilmer! Troy. Tell us about your strawberry basil wheat.
I just did a standard wheat beer recipe. I used K97 yeast, and I just treated the strawberry and basil like a dry hop.
Cool. Strawberry basil dry hop, Kolsch yeast. Very cool, very cool. Tastes like a pizza. Congrats. All right. Tell us about Sunny D.
It's mango.
Mango. Cool. What was the Sunny D tagline? What was the Sunny D? Something about Sunny D. It's always time for anyways. Always time for Sunny D. Yeah. Congrats. No worries. Wilmer, congrats, man. Tell us a little bit about Berlin. What was it all about?
This beer is Berliner Weisser base with guava. Yeah, it's a kettle sour for almost 48 hours. Guava, pink guava, for maybe dry hop 3-4 days. So basically, yeah, it's a.
Congrats, man. Awesome, awesome. All right, category 26, spice, herb, vegetable. SHV, 24 entries. Third, Wesley Dane from Cowtown. Congrats. Second place, Steve Fox from Cowtown. And in first, Kyle Kellum, GTA Brews. Kyle, come on down. Kyle, what's the deal with this name? Tell us about the name.
So the beer's a Nordic ale. Those are the coordinates for Katla, the volcano in Iceland. I love brewing with botanicals and Nordic ingredients, so it's
Portendall yeast, juniper branches, sweet fern, and a bit of cherry wood smoke malt to balance it out. Apparently, it's the most like near and dear style to me, so it's just super validating, and it's good to have a counterbalance to all of the pastry stouts that go in that category. So,
Congrats. Excellent. Category 27, smoke and wood-aged beer, 17 entries. Third place, Sam from Montrealers. In second place, Keegan Ewing from True Grist. Congrats. And in first place, Matt Ballack. Oh, Matt. Matt. Congrats, man. Congrats. Matt, tell us. Matt, tell us a little bit about your first place beer.
Okay, so this was a bourbon barrel-aged ice bock. I brewed it in 2019. This was actually the last bottle I had, so glad to hear the judges enjoyed it. And yeah, it was extended secondary, followed by a freeze distillation, and yeah, aged in basically bourbon-soaked oak. So yeah.
Wow, epic. Got to.
I'll be around, so if you want to know more, just find me, and yeah, I'll tell you more about it. So, yeah, thanks.
Dude, congrats, man. Awesome. Hey. Congrats. Tell us a bit about your beer.
It's basically, there we go. That's better. It's inspired by Sawdust City's Long Dark Voyage. Just turned up to 11 and aged on bourbon-soaked oak.
What kind of bourbon?
Wild Turkey.
Woo! Awesome. Congrats, guys. Category 28, specialty beer, 16 entries, sponsored by Rorschach Brewing. Third place, Sean O'Donnell from Ottawa's Homebrew Society. Second place, Chad Kling from Van Brewers. And in first place, Chris Walter, co-brewer Braden Walter from Edmonton. Congrats, guys. I'm going to drink the rest of my beer for you guys. Sean. Tell us a little bit about your mixed style beer. What was it all about? What was the styles?
It was an English strong ale, and had some allspice, or not allspice, it had cinnamon and nutmeg, and soaked in some oak soaked in rum.
Oak soaked in rum. Very nice. What kind of rum?
I don't know. It's from Trinidad.
Very nice. The good stuff. Congrats. Cheers. All right. We're done with the beer. We're done with the beer. Give a round of applause for all the beer winners. You said this one's going to be interesting.
This one's going to be interesting.
This one's going to be interesting. 17 entries, sponsored by Back by Bees. Third place, Ashley Shapiro, co-brewer Monica Shannon. Second place, Ashley Shapiro, co-brewer Monica Shannon. And in first place, Ashley Shapiro, co-brewer Monica Shannon. Three-peat sweep, hat trick. Wow, very impressive.
I had people emailing me the next day asking who brewed the cedar mead. So it was that good that people wanted me to spoil them, but now you can know who it is.
Cedar mead, very cool. All right, category 31, traditional cider with 10 entries. Third place, Sam Lightcam from Montrealers. Second place, Albert Tabrac from Montreal. First place, Nicholas Williams. Albert, nice. Très bien. Tell us a little bit about your beer.
My cider. So all of the apples that came from this, I picked myself on wild trees around Port Hope. So an hour outside of Toronto here. I have a small timeline that I can go all the way from Montreal to Port Hope, pick the apples, and then wild ferment on them after macerating and doing all the good cider stuff. Just if you ever get into this kind of cider, measure your titratable acidity, and then you're good. That's all. Make sure you go for that.
All right, sweet. Congrats. Category 32, specialty cider with 7 entries, sponsored by KW Craft Cider. Third place, Bart from GTA Brews. Second place, Francois Tardif. And in first place, Alex Benjamin, co-brewer James McIntosh. Bart, killing it. Thanks. Tell us a little bit about your New England cider.
This is a surprise. I was honestly just looking for feedback. It's apples that we got from friends of the family, and just made it work.
Awesome. Congrats again. Alex, first place. Sweet. Tell us a little bit about Whiskey Night in Canada cider.
Basically just use Allen's apple juice, EC 1118 yeast, aged on some whiskey chips, and came out all right. So entered it in the competition. Simple as it goes. Yeah.
I see on your hat there's a UFO type of thing. Say we made first contact with aliens. Do you think they'd want cider, beer, wine, or whiskey? All of it. All right. I agree. I believe. I want to believe. Best of show round. All right, we got the best of show. Let me tell you about the best of show. Guys, there's too much chatter. That's what Eric said. I'm just thinking. This is the biggest prize in the cup. No, guys, you can be loud. Be loud. Be loud. Let me hear it. Woo! Best of show. Best of show. Let me tell you about best of show. Best of show is very hard. Everyone actually asks me, this is the prize, but everyone asks me, how do you judge the best of show? Best of show is very hard because you have 25, I believe, entries across all of the different categories. Each one's a gold medal winner, and you're really trying to just find the smallest flaw to boot one out, and you're trying to find the most perfect one to send to the top. So before we go on, I just want to give a huge acknowledgement and round of applause to anyone who made it to best of show. There were over 500 entries. How many exactly? How many? 501 paid entries, and yeah, a huge number of amazing quality beers. So congrats to anyone who medaled, and if you made it to best of show, even more so. So without further ado, we'll announce best of show, and we'll talk about the prizes. First prize, you're gonna get a Spike CF5 fermenter. You're gonna get the Inkbird temperature controller. You're going to get yeast, hops, chemicals, and more. Second place, you're going to get a Growlerworks UK Go Maple Leafs branded full sack of grain from BSG. Big stuff, probably chemicals as well. And in third place, you're going to get yeast, hops, chemicals, and more. Drum roll. Everyone give me a drum roll. Third place, Wilmer. Best of show. Wilmer for the guava goes. Congratulations, man. Second place, Mike Vandervoort. Come on down. Dude, congrats. And in first place, Trevor Armstrong! Woo! Barley win for the win. Congrats, man. You gotta hold the, you gotta hoist that. You gotta hoist it. Yeah. Tucker, come here, pal. Come here. Yeah, pick it up. Awesome. Wilmer, congratulations. Trevor. Wow.
This is surreal, man.
What does it mean to you to be a homebrewer?
So homebrewing's absolute favorite hobby. I moved 2.5 years ago and haven't got the brewery set up. So the reason I put in these big beers is because that's all I had. Hopefully this will give me some ambition to finish the brewery and get homebrewing this winter. You guys put on a heck of a show. Thank you very much.
Congrats again, man. Unreal. All right, we've got a few more major awards, and I'm going to hand it off to Eric. Thank you, everyone, for having me. Congrats again to all the winners. Brew beer, drink beer.
All right, we've got 2 more awards to give out. I forget which order they're in. Oh, but thanks again to Toronto Brewing for being our title sponsor and also continuous supporter of everything that GTA Brews does. Anything we ask, he just says yes, which is fantastic. So thank you, Zach, and Kyle, and everyone from Toronto Brewing. All right, so the first major prize we're going to do next is Toronto Brewer of the Year. So Toronto Brewer of the Year is awarded to the GTA Brews entrant with the most medal points. So they're going to win a Spike Flex fermenter donated by Toronto Brewing, a full sack of grain from BSG, and more. All right, so this year's winner of Toronto Brewer of the Year, for anyone who has been mathing along, is Wilmer. You got more prizes over there. So the next major award we have to give out is in honor of our late friend John Maines. So we've been doing this since 2018, I believe, Brew Slam 2018. So this will be our 3rd time doing it. So anyways, we have an award called the John Maines Award for Top Brewer. So that's awarded to the winner with the most medal points, period. No club affiliation required in the competition. So for anyone who didn't know John, he was a very active member of GTA Brews. He was an active competitor in the Brewer of the Year circuit. And he was also co-head steward at Brew Slam 2017. So we're going to keep this award going in his honor. And to help present the award, we have Rosalind here, his mother. You give up. So the winner of the John Maines Award for Top Brewer will win a Tilt Pro with a corresponding raspberry pie tilt pie. Did you want to read the name?
Yes. Thank you.
We have the standings.
Okay, fourth, Chad Kling, Mike Palin, Patrick Brown. Second, Mike Vandervoort, Wesley Dane. First, Filmer!
Oh, no, I have an award, yeah. We keep meaning to get a trophy made, but for now...
We'll do it this year.
We'll do it this year.
Okay. I just want to thank you for remembering Jonathan in this way. And Jonathan loved brewing, and he loved this group of people. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Okay, so we get to the part of the show where I try to make everyone else feel good who didn't win a medal. So how to interpret results from the competition. So if you didn't medal, keep in mind this is an competition with 400 and something beers. Only 93 of them won medals. My condolences, but keep in mind, like there's really lots of really competitive homebrewers in this competition from all across the country, not just Ontario. And this is a Brewer of the Year competition. You have people in this circuit who are competing for the Brewer of the Year Canada-wide title. So I guess look at your scores. So if the scores are out of 50, if you got a score over 35, that right there means your beer was fantastic, right? There's a lot of categories here that had 20 plus entries in them, so coming in the top 3 is very difficult. But one thing that you can do is if you didn't win a medal, you can go in your profile and you can see if you have the mini BOS check mark next to your entry. And if you do, it means you were on the table in medal contention. You just quite didn't get there. So we try to keep those check marks there so you have a little bit extra feedback. And now before the emails start flooding in, Eric, where are my score sheets? Score sheets are will be on your profile once I flip the switch, so please don't go check in the next 5 minutes. Give me an hour before you ask. But once I flip the switch on the website, the score sheets will be available in your profile, the same place where you registered your entries. There should be a gavel. It may have changed it to a piece of paper, some kind of icon next to it where you can download the PDFs for your entries. All right, that's the end of the presentation. Thank you for listening. Okay, we have a blurb.
If you are muling for someone, please come see us as soon as possible so we can make sure that the person you are muling for gets their gifts. Thank you.
Yes. If you're here from a club and there's other people from your club who won and you haven't yet talked to them about muling, maybe just consider yourself the mule. Okay, so I hope to see you guys all at future GTA Brews events. Enjoy the rest of the party. And the last thing I have to say is if you won a medal or you're wearing a pink shirt, please come to the front for a group photo. And we will post it, so you don't need to hound us. Don't worry. That's everything. Thank you.